Dreams are beautiful, and everyone wishes for a better tomorrow. But wishing is not enough unless we take action to make those dreams real. Today's story will show how laziness can destroy even the brightest future. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to True Wisdom Tales so you can learn something new every day. In a busy village, mornings were always full of life. People opened their shops, farmers walked towards their fields, and others sold goods in the market. But under a big shady tree sat a young man named Jack. He looked tall and strong, but he was known as the laziest boy in the entire village. Jack hated working. He always wished that one day he would become rich without doing any effort. Villagers often gave him food out of kindness, and this made him even lazier. One morning, a wealthy merchant came to the village with big containers of fresh milk. He announced happily that he would give free milk to everyone because God had blessed the village with a great harvest. Jack rushed to join the line. When his turn came, the merchant handed him a pot full of fresh, warm milk. Jack's heart filled with joy as he thought about how lucky he was that day. He hurried home, boiled the milk using the firewood his father had already prepared, and enjoyed some of it with bread. When he finished eating, he placed the remaining pot of milk beside his bed and laid down to rest. That's when his favorite activity began, daydreaming. Jack looked at the pot and smiled. By tomorrow, this milk will turn into cheese. I will sell it and make money, he imagined proudly. Then I will buy a hen. The hen will lay eggs, and the eggs will turn into chicks. I will raise those chicks into big chickens, and soon I will sell them to buy cows. I will open a huge dairy farm. Everyone will come to me to buy milk. I will become very rich. His imagination grew even bigger. He pictured himself wearing expensive clothes and jewelry. He imagined even selling jewelry to the king himself. Then he dreamed of marrying a beautiful rich girl and having a handsome son. Jack laughed and said loudly, "But if my son becomes lazy like me, I will hit him with a stick and teach him how to work hard." While acting out this scene, Jack picked up a stick and swung it in the air. Accidentally, the stick hit the pot of milk beside him. The pot fell down, broke, and the milk spilled all over the floor. Jack froze in shock. He stared at the mess, his future dreams disappearing in front of his eyes. His heart sank. With tears building up, he slowly cleaned the spilled milk. All his plans? Gone in one careless moment. The next morning, Jack walked through the village again, hoping for someone to give him free food. But nothing changed. He was still poor, still hungry, and still sad. He sat back under the same tree where he always wasted his time. For the first time, he thought seriously about his life. He realized that dreams are easy, but working for them is difficult. He remembered his own words from his dream. "How can my son be lazy if I worked so hard?" But in real life, he had never worked hard. That thought hit him strongly. Jack finally understood that if he wanted to change his future, he had to change his habits first. He stood up and whispered to himself, "If I want success, I must work. If I want a better life, I must take the first step. If I want God's help, I must show my effort." From that moment, Jack decided that he would stop only dreaming and start doing. His journey might be slow, but each step would take him closer to a real future. Jack walked forward with a new hope in his heart, not towards imaginary fantasies, but towards a life he would build with his own hands. Moral of the story: a dream without action is only a dream. If we want success, our efforts must match our desires. If you enjoyed the story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so you never miss our upcoming videos.